Alright, it is a tournament for X Potion and Regan. We're actually finishing up against the Guado Glories. We were seeded, so we're definitely not in a position to get top scorer prize. But that's also by choice because we didn't really try to get to be the top scorer. So a lot of what we're focusing on, as normal, is we're going to try to get as much experience as possible. And, just try to, push ourselves to the next level. Constantly pushing ourselves to the next level. We're also drinking, I don't know, I got these like IPAs from Fred Meyer, so right now I'm casually sipping on gigantic, most premium Russian Imperial Stout. It's the brand's gigantic. It's very exciting. I'm just going to commentate on what I'm drinking as I'm recording. I don't actually normally drink while recording. I don't really drink at all. It's been 5 months. Figured it's snowy, windy weather, so it's time to, sip on some IPAs while recording Blitzball. That's the key to happiness. And also human connection, It's all the key to happiness. But yeah. So, like normal, we're focusing on experience gain between Urga and newbie Ronso. I believe Urga Ronso right now is already level 73, just over the last 2 videos. So, kind of a level gained per video. And we've been keeping that pretty much. This is, I believe, episode 74. So, it hasn't always been that way. We missed a level in one of the videos. But so far, it's going really well. I think if this continues, we're definitely going to be pushing Urga Ronso to the goal. We're not going to really focus on pushing anyone else there. And we would just need to get Zamzi Ronso out of the goal because, he can't get a lot of experience just trying to block shots on us because he's the lowest level for a good reason. He's like level 25 because he's never participating in a match. He's just kind of hanging out there. Which is also why I kind of wish they increase the amount of experience goalies gain. It becomes a weird situation though because the only reason we're such a high level is because we're focusing on that experience gain. If we were just trying to win as much as possible, then we probably wouldn't have such a steep experience gain compared to our goalie. But that being said, we probably have a really high experience gain for our forwards. Normally the way it works in my experience is you'll have one key forward, like our guy Ronso was ours for a while, and he kind of still is, but you'll have one key forward who shoots most of the goals. Your other forward doesn't get a lot of love because, they're not used that often. So then you have an underleveled forward, and then you have an underleveled goalie. And if you're not passing amongst your defenders, everyone else is underleveled too. It's mostly the midfielder that has levels, and your one forward, and then everyone else is pretty much no love. And the issue with the level up system in Blitzball, now this is turning into like an essay for like my thesis or something. But the issue with the level up system in Blitzball is it rewards that behavior because your opponents are then chronically underleveled. So what'll happen is you'll have like level 40 opponents, and you'll have like a level 65 forward, a level 65 midfielder, and then like level 25 everyone else. And then if you have a level 65 forward, it's not difficult for them to overwhelm the opponent. And the midfielder interacts with so many players early on after you score a goal, it really just your midfielder gets the ball back, passes to your forward, you shoot, you score. The midfielder gets the ball back, passes to your forward, and it's kind of repetitive in that way. Which is also why I find it really critical to pass to your defenders, because how I've lost games before is they'll get lucky, they'll pass to their forward, my defenders are super underleveled, and then they'll just get smashed by the opponent. But yeah, I know that turned into a very long explanation. It was a little bit excessive. But yeah. So pass between our guy Ronso and Urga Ronso, they're probably going to be the, obviously the highest experience gainers in this half. And Obviously, newbie Ronso also will have a little bit of experience from the amount of interaction he had. And again, on our way to level 74, so definitely it's going well. Like, we're definitely not missing out on experience gain that we could be capitalizing on. What we will have to focus, though, in this game is we will have to try to get experience, or try to get a goal, sorry. You know, as much as we can. But then, of course, we start with the ball, so the game just tempts us. It's like, hey, you start with the ball. Might as well just go for the goal, right? Or might as well just go for the experience. It's very tempting. So we are going to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass amongst our defenders for a little bit, and then we're going to pass to our forward, and, you know, probably around the 4-minute mark. What I found in the last few videos I've recorded, the ones that we'll upload on Christmas, is, like, I've been a little bit too aggressive with the experience gaining, and I've missed my opportunity at making goals, which then leads to a situation where I'm just like, oh hey, now I've got to go into overtime, or I barely get the goal, or, you know, all sorts of not great things that things we just don't want to see, really. Alright, so Guado's block is halved. That's not really going to matter. Like, it's kind of like, okay, cool, like, yay us, I guess, but it really shouldn't affect the game, like, at all. Poisoning our guy Ronso might affect the game because his pass is potentially unusable. There's always a chance it just won't work. Which actually, now that I think about it, is probably why, so you see when I select Wither Pass here, I can't go back. That's probably why they put it that way, because if I could go back, potentially, like, I would choose Pass, my technique wouldn't take hold because I'm poisoned, and then I could go back and try it again, and then eventually just force force the technique to work. Obviously, you could always, like, I don't know, this is this is getting way too analytical about, like, how Blitzball works as a game, but I suppose you could also do, like, when you initially choose to pass it, it does a check, and if poison prevents you from using your technique, then that check remains true until the interaction, which is the pass, completes. So if you go back, then it's like, no, you're already checked, like, it's finished. I don't know. It's very interesting. I would like that if they have, like, a back option, because I remember plenty of times where I was like, oh, hey, like, I'm gonna shoot it, accidentally hit pass, and then I'm just like, well, crap. Like, or I wanted to tackle, or get tackled, like, it just didn't end well for me. There's definitely moments like that. Alright, so I know it's only like 3 minutes in. I am going to try to push for a goal to be made, because we are kind of hitting that area where I really don't want to get an overtime situation, and we're going to have to work our players to go, like, kind of forward. Yeah, so it's definitely going to take a little bit of time. Alright, so we're encountering Letty. Letty just does not have the stats to stop us, but we are in kind of a weird situation, in that the 4-minute mark has been hit, which isn't doom, but our guy Ronso, who is our choice scorer, is not really in the position to score. I mean, I need him closer to the goal. And arguably, we could shoot with, oh damn, he's also poisoned. To say arguably, we could shoot with Seek Ronso, but I prefer to shoot with our guy, and I don't think I'm going to make this. I think I've set myself up to miss this goal, but we'll see. And if I miss this goal, we're probably going to head to overtime. That is a disappointment. Yeah, with only 0 seconds left in the game, we're probably not going to score. Alright, so we're going to go back into the situation we had 2 games ago, where we're going to have to score in overtime. And only 3 experience away for Ronso to get another level up. That's a shame. Like I mentioned before, we'll just like go into overtime at least like 40 times and just, you know, get all the experience we need. That'll be the plan. Alright, so unlucky with Gaz and Ronso. They're gonna pass to Guado, and we could be in a bad situation. If Guado avoids all encounters, like he is set for making a goal. Oh no. Oh no, I think we lost. Come on, Zamzi. No, Zamzi! Oh no! We lost. That is not good. That is so sad. We lost. Bixen now at the Ronso Fangs for 27 games. And we lost. I don't even know what the second place prize was. Sorry. Soft. Soft. Oh man, that's not worth it. Alright, we're gonna do 5. Alright, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.